Good morning. It's Wednesday, March 15th, 2023. My name is Terry Morgan. We are here to practice Wudang Dragon Sword, Lunghua Jian. We have paid attention to the first movement in the form. Yesterday's class, I covered in detail the several movements that we're going to work on again this morning. And I also have posted up on my website with that post. So if you're looking under, look on the home page, right on the home page. The detail for Wudang Dragon Sword has the description of what these movements are, the names of the movements, and the particular instruction that Professor Liu had written out back in 2002. Alright, so I reached back 20 years for that. And I did the translation yesterday, so it's available now. I will be doing the same thing for all of the other movements in this form. So that's let you know, here's how we're going to do this. I'm going to put the coffee down and get started. Okay, so each week, I'm going to give one movement. Each of these movements has several smaller movements, which we've already seen. So each week, Monday, I'm going to introduce that movement. Tuesday, we'll have the details. I'll go back through each movement one by one. We'll review everything again. Wednesday, we're going to bring it together. So all of the small movements, all of the detail, very much like what we did the end of class yesterday. Okay? So that, I think, will be a good, and I welcome your comments on this, I think that will be a good method. So Monday, we get introduction to whatever the movement is for the week. And we work on it. Tuesday, I go through in detail. Wednesday, we put it all back together and we add in whatever else we've been doing so that we've got a complete set. Each time it's going to get a little bit longer. All right, and there are 18 larger name moves in Wudang Dragon Sword. So we're going to be here for a little while. Feet about shoulder width apart. I'm looking at 20 weeks for this. So 18 to cover each of the movements and 2 more to put it all back together and practice a little bit. So 20 weeks, give or take 5 months, we're going to be working on Dragon Sword. Feet about shoulder width apart. Open the arms, wiggle the toes. Yeah, I'm happy about it. And hand circle to the front. Back around to both sides. Up along the center line. Stretch up, reach out. And again. Stretch out over the legs as far as you can. Pull up through the center. At the cat as you come through. Fingertips up, elbows drop down, wrists, hands return to your sides. Leg stretch. Left leg back, right leg front. Don't push into the knee, push into the heel. And you can probably extend that back leg just a little bit more. And go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Sink. Push the heel, or push the hip to the heel. Try and keep the knee. Try and, at that end move, we're going to do it on the other side. Try and keep the knee in position. Keep the knee straight. Don't move the knee. Move the hip down to the heel. Left leg front, right leg back. And go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Sink. Push the hip to the heel. And come on up. Alright, relax. That stretch is one of the things that we do want to work on. At some point, the hip, it actually can pretty much come close to the heel. It is physically possible to do that. Me physically doing it today is not going to happen. But the human body does allow for that. And it is one of the things that, one of the areas, I guess, of flexibility that we want to try to develop. That's part of what we're doing in this next set. This leg set has two pieces to it. One is the balance component, so being able to stand on one leg while you're doing something else with the other one, and then doing something else with the other one. We have an outward circle and an inward circle on both sides. So I'm going to go ahead and stay facing this way. I'm on my left. You can be on your left or your right, your choice. Right leg up. Keep the toes in and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Put it down. On the right, pick the left up. Pull the toes in and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. What was different? What did I do differently? Because I'm going to do this right. I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to do it again. On the right. Think I got it. And go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Almost. Almost. So there are some of the small muscles, and I'll put this up on notes for this class. Small muscles in the hip right here that I wasn't paying enough attention to, and on the right side, the muscles that need to support this side of my spine against the movement. Yeah, no, I'm kind of sitting on my hip. Okay, if I'm sitting on my hip, I'm not well extended. If I'm not well extended, I can't properly support the weight. If I can't support the weight, I'm going to be off balance. It's just physics. That's the necessary condition. So if I want to be on my right leg with this up, I'm still having a little issue right here. That needs this. No, over here. Over here. No. Over. No. There's also a couple of areas in the hip and groin that are not quite what they should be for that set. I'm calling this out because understanding what's going on is the only way that you can fix it. Okay? If I talk about what I'm doing, right? I can't talk about what you're doing. I can't see it. But I can talk about what I'm doing. All right. Right leg, inward. Ready? Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Still a little issue there. Try on the other side. Right leg, left leg up. Inward. 1, 2, 3. Nope. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. What happened? What happened? I was holding too tight. I was really working, really trying to hold it. I was off balance. I had gotten off balance and I couldn't get it back. This leg, when I brought it over, I did not keep my hip open. And when I brought it over, I closed the hip, and that threw all my weight off to the side. All of these things, right, can be corrected. Close. I'm close. I still have an issue on this side, so we're gonna work on that. But as you just saw, what did I do differently? What did I do differently? This. Stretch up, pull up, everything holds up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm close. I'm much closer that time. That stretch and hold to pull up and press down at the same time is what will keep you in place. Why am I paying attention to all of this? Because we're going to use it. There are one leg stances in Dragon Sword. Yeah, we're going to get to them pretty quick. And there's also a jump and a couple of landings that require paying attention to leg placement. Where is the body weight? Where's the hip? And how well supported is the upper body over the legs so that the movement can actually happen. I talked about this before. With the hip closed, you can't go down. You can't bend. If the hip is open, if this pulls up, right? If this is pulling up, this is inner thing, pull up, right? Now I can bend through the hip to go down. If I'm here, this is sitting. I'm sitting. My hip is sitting on my leg. The only way I go down is to push my hip out. Okay? No. This stays straight. This bends. That difference, pull up in the hip, hold close to the bone, naturally. Okay, so the muscles in the hip pull into the hip, the muscles in the leg pull into the leg. That naturally opens the joint so that it can move more freely. That's what we want. Feet about shoulder width apart. Okay, so we're this one down. Outside of the hand, come down this side. Inside the hand, come down this side. Alright, figure 8. I'm going to turn around. Not too fast. On the right, and slice down, down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Turn the wrist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, relax. Do this up over here. Yeah, I can do this. What I want you to do is pay attention to my hand. I'm going to slow it down. Okay, here. Think of a fishing rod, and I'm going to throw it all the way out here. Not exactly, but there is that sense of extension as this comes out and down. As this comes around, the sense that I'm drawing down through the center again. Every time I come through, and I'm going to do this facing this way. Yeah, I'll put the other hand behind my back here. All right, here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Where's my hand? Where's my hand through that entire set? Right here. It's all about moving the wrist. Now, can I do this? Oh yeah, I can do that. Do I want to? Yeah, probably not right now, but I could. All right, that difference, right? This is the arm, and this is the wrist. One of the skills that we want to develop with straight sword is that finesse. It's that I can see the tip moving just enough, and the extension through the tip is clear. So whatever I'm doing is clear. That ability is the foundation for all of the other things that we're doing. All right. Review real quick, and then we're going to work on this. Stand straight. Salute. Open left. Open right. Left, right. Again. Up the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out to the side. Come around. And alright, that, and then we're going to turn around. That series of turns and twists is the first movement in Dragon Sword. It is. We also have to turn around. So I'm here, I need to come here. I'm going to cover that this morning, right now. Alright, so at the beginning, feet together, sword straight. No this. No, don't do that. Alright, and ideally you're going to want to wear a sleeve. Also, since you need to change and things can get caught on a sleeve, you need to pay attention to that. So either you're going to practice with the sleeve and you have to pay attention to it, or you roll up your sleeve so that you don't. The other thing that I don't have on my sword, and I could but I'm not going to do it, is a tassel. Okay, I have a little ring here and a little red tassel. I've got a tassel that's hanging up over there I could use. I'm not going to do that. One of the ways to see if a person has actually, I would rather my cat, if she's going to have her things, I'd rather not be right there in the middle of where I got to walk. Excuse me 1 second. Yeah. I like my cats. I do. I like my cats. All right. All right. So as we're this series, right? Open. Turn here. That is the first movement. First movement. That's why I was talking about at the beginning. We're gonna take some time. Each week we will cover one of these larger movements, and we'll pay attention to the smaller movements within. So Monday we'll get the introduction, Tuesday we'll do the details, and Wednesday we do the review. Alright. Not too fast. Feet together, stand straight. Relax the breath. Pull up through the crown of the head. Breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. Sink onto the right. Open the left. Turn the toes. Pull in the right. Turn the toes. Turn left. Sink. Pull up. Turn to the right. Press down. Pull up through the center. Press up. 1, 2, 3. And turn. Around. Up. Down. And turn. Alright, we're going to do this a couple more times. This turn at the end, the feet both have to pivot. You can't do it without it. There aren't a lot of other options. You've got to be able to turn through the feet without doing much of a change. Alright, so I'm here. Close the toes, turn the toes, extend. Okay, don't turn this too much. Don't turn it, you got to turn it, but don't turn it too much. And as you turn the back foot, make sure that you leave yourself room through the legs. So keep the hips open so that as you turn, you can transfer the weight. Okay? Here. You can't, let me see if I can do it this way. Right. I'm here. Close my hip and try and extend. I can't do it. This is closed. I can't do it. It's open. I've got room to work. I can do something here. I mean, that should do it. No. This foot planted to push forward. This foot planted pushes down and back as you extend. The left hand behind, opposite directions, and the sword is flat, it's level. Ping Jian, Xie Jian, Ping Jian. I'm gonna work on it. No, it's seriously, this is the angle sword. Ping, Xie, Ping. It's just Xie. Shit. Ping. As we go through a few things, and I noticed this when I was doing the translation yesterday, there are a couple of things that show up repeatedly in the names of the movements and the descriptions of things that we're doing that are part of martial arts lore, not common language. So if I put some things through a translator, online translation tools, no, that's not what that means. That's not what that means. Shulbul, empty step. Right? It doesn't have the same reference, right? There are several other things, so I'm going to talk about that a little bit as well. Alright, feet together, stand straight. Slowly. With the turn. Salute. Relax the breath, relax through the upper back. Hold through the waist, pull up through the hips. Smile. And shift to the right, open left. Open right, turn. Nice and easy. Center. And turn 1, 2, 3. Come across and around, up, down, turn around. Alright. A little bit faster. Feet together, stand straight. Salute. Relax the breath. Open the back. Bend the knees. Not a lot, not a lot, just a little bit. And sink. Open. Up the center. A little faster. That, we're going to do it again. More or less the same speed. Okay? The point of going slowly is to identify each of the movements, each of the turns, each of the body positions, and all of the directions, everything that I'm doing with the sword. Then we move. Feet together, stand straight. Check your sword. Is it straight or is it tilted back? If it's tilted back, that's wrong. Smile. Breathe in. And breathe out. Salute. Pull up through the crown of the head. Sink onto the right. Open left. Turn. Center. Press up. And move. Alright, relax. That twist around and come out. should be clear. It shouldn't be, yeah, I'm not sure which way I'm going. Yeah, I need to get there. As soon as, well, we're moving quickly, so you have to already know. You can't, there's no time to think about it. Where am I going from here? All right? I did that the first class. I'm still doing that with a couple other moves. I mean, oh yeah, now I remember right? So as we're going through, moving slowly gives us that time to think about it. We thought about it already. We need to do it now. It's one more time. Feet together. Pull up through the back. Check your sword. Relax the breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Salute. Breathe out. Breathe in. Shift to the right. Open left. And shift. Turn. Keep going. Out the center. Come across, around, up, down, out. All right. Again, relax. This 1, 2, knowing where you're going, right? Understanding what the sword is doing. Where am I going? This comes up, this goes down, right? How did I get there? So that I can bring it up. That's how I got there. All right? That turn, along with the step, along with body placement and your weight and being clear about where you are, right? I'm here. I know I'm here. I'm just standing here. I'm here. Here I am. Stand here. Right? As I come around, I'm here. Knowing that, I can figure out how to get there. And I can develop more skill in doing it. That placement, position, timing, transfer of weight, and the extension of energy, because yeah, we are moving and we are doing something with this, needs to be well coordinated, well placed, and with the idea that there is something that we're doing other than waving this around in space, right? That intent behind. It's pretty easy to see my intent there. Not difficult, all right? That idea, and I'm gonna do this as I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna turn around. Okay, so I'm here. As I turn around, it's correct, more or less. I need to fix my hand back here, but that was more or less correct. I mean, just again. All right, this came down here, and now I'm here. Right? It's correct. The physical movement's pretty much correct. The direction, body placement, the timing, yeah, it's pretty much there. It is empty. There was no intent. There was no, I'm going to do something. No, It just went, there it is. I'm going to put it there. Okay? That piece, that idea behind that there's something there, that there's an extension both of what I have and my internal energy, is essential. If it's not there, the movement's not complete. One more time. As I come around here, there's not much doubt that I'm going this way. I'm not leaving any doubt, really. And that is part of what we want to make sure is included in what we're doing. Not that and I talked about this the other day. I'm almost done here. It's not that we're thinking about, I'm going to do this to my opponent all the time. That concept has to be present. This is martial art. It has to be there. That's what we're doing here. All right, but as we're paying attention to what we are doing in practice, I'm more concerned with the physics and the direction of force and how I can better develop my skill in using that force than I am in whatever might be going on over here. Okay? That's out there someplace. I'm paying attention to me. Okay. So, it was okay. Little bit off. Body position was correct, but my direction of force and my use of force, not quite. How can I tell? I felt it. That's part of what we want to develop. That skill that says, yeah, that's all right. That was okay. Yeah, I did that. Okay. And then build on it. Okay? It's not always, I did that wrong. It's got to be, yeah, I did that right, and now I'm going to build on that. Today we reviewed the opening, right? Opening, and the first move in Wudang Dragon Sword. The class structure, I promised there was going to be class structure, so we're going to have class structure a little bit, not too much, but not rigid, but a little bit. So class structure, Monday, I'm going to introduce a new movement for the week. Okay, and keep in mind, this is one movement. This is one movement. They all have smaller movements, so one movement a week. It's 18 name moves, so it's 18 weeks plus a couple to review and do some other things, so 24 weeks, something like that. We'll have Monday, the introduction to that movement, and we'll work on it a little bit. Tuesday, we'll go through in detail. I'm going to slow it down, work on each of the small movements in that one larger movement. Wednesday, we put it all back together. As we get further along, as there are more movements to be paying attention to, there's going to be less discussion on Wednesday and more practice of making those connections and working on how this piece fits with the next piece so that we can keep building that structure. I appreciate you being here today. Thank you so much. I'll be back tomorrow with Wudang Qigong, foundation sets, Friday, advanced sets, and next week, movement 2, Wudang Dragon Sword. Thank you.